NEET 2021, a solver gang that ran for 6 years before anyone caught it. NEET 2024, papers leaked from a school vault in Jharkhand, students paid 30 to 40 lakh each. UGC-NET 2024, paper found on the Darknet, 9 lakh students affected. Exam cancelled the next day. CSIR NET 2025, paper leaked in Haryana, 37 students coached overnight using the actual paper. And now, NEET 2026. Over 100 questions matched a pre-circulated paper, 22 lakh students, and exam cancelled. 5 incidents, 3 years, 1 agency. This is not a bad luck, this is a pattern, and today we investigate why this pattern exists, how the money flow, why this keep happening, and again and again. Hi, I am Sri Rohit. Welcome to Mentora. This is not a video about NEET 2026. I have already covered that. This is the video about the system, the machine behind the leak. Let's begin. To understand why papers keep leaking, you first have to understand how the paper gets to your exam center. NEET is not a pen and paper exam. That means the question paper has to be physically printed, physically transported, and physically stored before exam day. Think about the scale. Over 22 lakh students across 551 cities, more than 5,400 exam centers. That means millions of printed pages moving across the country, in trucks, in vaults, in locked rooms. For days before the exam, every printing press is a vulnerability. Every transport vehicle is a vulnerability. Every storage vault is a vulnerability. Every exam center officially is a vulnerability. The flaw is not in one person, it is the format itself. A physical paper creates dozens of points where it can be accessed. And as long as the physical papers exist, physical access is possible. Now, why does this keep happening? Because the incentive is enormous. Let's talk about the money. According to CBI findings reported in multiple credible news sources, in 2024, NEET leak students reportedly paid 30 to 40 lakhs per access to the leaked paper. In 2026, CBI sources revealed that papers were reportedly sold for answers between 5 lakh to 50 lakh, depending upon the financial background of the candidate's family. There was reportedly no fixed rate. The price was negotiated individually. In some cases, an advantage of just 30,000 rupees was collected before the exam, with the rest to be paid only if the leaked questions matched. Blank checks and original student documents were reportedly held as guarantees for the remaining payment. Now, to do the math, even at 5 lakhs per student, if you sell to just 100 students, that is 5 crore rupees. At 50 lakhs per student, even 20 buyers generate 10 crores. This is not a crime of opportunity, this is a business model. And this business has employees. Insiders who has access to the paper. Middlemen who find buyers, solvers who memorize answers overnight. WhatsApp groups that distribute material, etc. In 2021, a man known as Dr. PK reportedly ran a solver gang for 6 years before being caught. 6 years. He allegedly charged 30 to 40 lakhs per candidate for someone else to take the exam on their behalf. This is not a leak that happened once. This is an industry that has been operating for years. Now, the obvious question. The government knows this is happening. The courts have intervened, committees have been formed, so why does it keep happening again and again? Let me walk you through what was supposed to fix it and what actually happened. After the 2024 controversy, the government formed a 7-member expert committee, chaired by former ISRO chief K. Radhakrishnan. The committee made clear recommendations. Shift NEET to computer-based testing. Use multiple session, multiple stage formats, strengthening logistics and security. Some of those recommendations were implemented for 2026, and yet the paper was still leaked. But why? Because the fundamental format did not change. It was still a physical paper, still printed, still transported, still stored in vaults. Better locks on the same door won't help when the problem is the door itself. In fact, in December 2025, a parliamentary standing committee noticed that NTA's performance had, I'm just paraphrasing, not inspired much confidence. In 2024, the government also passed the Public Examinations Prevention of Unfair Means Act. It introduced strict punishment for exam fraud, but enforcement remains a challenge because the leak network operates across multiple states. use encrypted messaging, and move money through informal channels that are difficult to trace in real time. Laws punish crimes after they happen. They don't prevent them. The only thing that prevents a physical leak is removing the physical paper, and this is exactly what the government has now announced. On May 15, 2026, Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhanji officially confirmed, starting from 2027, NEET will be conducted in computer-based test mode. No more printed answers, no more OMR sheets, no more physical transport of question sets. Questions will be delivered digitally to the exam terminals. And now, this sounds like a solution, but let's be honest about the challenges too. NEET has over 22 lakh candidates. To conduct the exam in computer-based mode, for that many students, NTA would repeatedly need approximately 20 shifts. That means different students would take different papers on different days, and that requires a normalization process, adjusting scores across shifts to ensure fairness. Normalization is used in JEE Mains already. It works, but it adds complexity. And there is a deeper concern. Not every student in India has equal access to computers. Rural students, first-generation learners, students from government schools, for them, the shift from pen and paper to screen is not just a format change. It is a new kind of disadvantage. So CBT mode is a step forward, but it is not a perfect fix. It removes the paper leak vulnerability, but it introduced new challenges around access and fairness. CBT removes the old problem. The question is whether it creates new ones. Before I close, let's talk about who actually pays the price for this cheating industry. It is not the people who leaked the paper. It is the 22 lakh students who showed up honestly, who studied for 2 years, who walked into the hall and answered every question themselves, and now who have to do it all once again. The financial cost of reconducting NEET runs into hundreds of crores of public money. Travel costs for students who came from other states, coaching fees that families cannot recover, months of emotional pressure that no one can give back. And in some cases, the cost has been far more devastating than money. Young lives lost the pressure that this broken system creates. This is the real price of cheating industry, not the crores that change hands in WhatsApp groups, but the future that are stolen from honest students who did everything right, just everything right, and we were still punished. So where does this leave us? The physical paper format has been root vulnerability for years. CBT mode in 2027 is the right decision, but it will bring its own challenges, and we will need honest scrutiny and not blind faith. Law exists, committee exists, punishments also exist. What has been missing is a system that makes the crime impossible, not just punishable. Until then, the honest student remains the only one who always pays. If this video gave you clarity about a system and what most channels won't investigate, share it. The more the people understand how this machine works, the harder it becomes to run. Jai Hind.